Mushy! Mushy! Moshi Moshi? I like the Moshi Moshi. I like the Moshi Moshi. I like to Moshi! No. We'll get there, folks. We'll get there. He'll get the help he needs. Will I? I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, we are live with Final Fantasy VIII. Again, I apologize for the no streams. Basically, always just super busy. But next week I'll make it up to you. We should be able to have 4 on the menu, so that should be good. I think we're meeting up with Headmaster Sid, I believe, if I'm correct. Who's probably at I want to say it's probably at the infirmary. We just finished up with all the card people, I believe. Went to the training center, fought a dinosaur. You know, as one does. I don't think there's really anything else that we're supposed to be training center. Okay, that's where I think we've like literally been there. Is that the? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It sure. Did I just lose money there? How dare they? Lothars, how are you? I went down a seed rank. How dare they? I guess I'm not doing well enough here. Doing good. I have to say, in my I did, like, I mean, I didn't lose money. I mean, it's a salary. I bought all the Final Fantasies 1 through 6 because they were finally on sale. And so in the little bit of time I had, I've never played them. Yes, and they were updated, which was great, because I was worried about having to like put the font in and everything, but they did that. They were good people. I only played 1, for a couple hours here and there. I want to stream it, so that's why I didn't really play. I didn't realize how hard that game is. Like, what the hell? Like, I guess it was from the 80s? I didn't realize until later that there were because what was happening was, I was in a dungeon, and I was getting so annoyed. I was like, I finished the dungeon, but then I had to, like, get out of the dungeon, and of course, like new modern games, they usually just like let you get out with a teleport or something. No, you had to walk your way back out, and I'm like, oh my god. And I was Googling, I was like, is there like a turn encounters off? And that's when I didn't even know I bought them with the update. Didn't even realize. And then everyone's like, oh yeah, they just added like the update when it went on sale and added the font and everything else. Like, oh, so yeah. So I feel like, I don't know, 4 times will mess it up. But I think if I did 2x, maybe that'd be good. Dr. Kadawaki, where did Headmaster Sid go? That man works way too hard. Tell him to stop by the infirmary. I thought you were in the... It does make it easy. Yeah, help me correct. See, and that's the thing too, right? Like, I don't know, like this game where it almost gives you the complete opposite of stop grinding. But I'm trying to figure, like, at what Final Fantasy, like, unless maybe it's 7, was grinding always a thing? Like some rug burn on some jeans? Was that always the deal? I guess so. I mean, it's not wrong, right? But well, she is quick, right? She has made her way over here. So what is it? Are you injured again? Do I look injured? But isn't Sid here? I guess not. I felt you always had to grind hardcore. I mean, it's not. I guess so, but I'm thinking for the extensive purposes of streaming, grinding isn't always the greatest, right? Like, so I mean, if you have to take the boosts and turn them on and whatnot, then it makes it okay, I guess, right? Like, I guess it sort of defeats the purpose. And magic is like super weird. Like, at least in the first one, I can't speak for the other ones. Like, I'm used to like having magic points. These ones, like, I'm buying magic, and you can only use them so many times. Okay, Nor, you still around here? Please. Did I not load up the right one? Oh, you came down because you saw us. Okay. I'm starting to think I did not load the correct one. I've done this. We fought Norg. I should check. Well, I thought I did check. See, this is the problem with older games of limiting the amount of save points you have. This is the problem. Okay? Oh, is there no... Oh. See, I don't want to quit the game, but you're making me quit the game. Oh. Let me go back to this, and because Windows is ever so glorious in its remembering of everything. Yeah, I could you imagine? Okay, we got 23. There it is. Okay. 24. Looks like the same spot, but we have Zell now. So that was a frustrating about 5 minutes. All right, so now I should be able to go to the infirmary, and I went the wrong way. I should have realized something was up when Dr. Kadawaki was here. That probably wasn't the deal there. I think everyone's good on, like, I'd hate to spend all this time. I think, yeah, everyone's got something. Good. So Final Fantasy II is the most frustrating. Which one did they, like, implement, I guess, the job system? Is there a way of knowing if I did the card thing? I did get Leviathan. I think that's it. Final Fantasy III is the job system. Okay. 5 is the best evolution of that. Do you need to see the headmaster? Yes. Now. Well, the headmaster's kind of... Oh, I'm okay now, Doctor. Are you sure? Yes, I believe I'm done crying. Just take it easy, okay? He's got a lot on his mind. Yes, I believe we found out the whole deal that Headmaster Sid is married to the sorceress. The very one that we were sent out to kill. You're gonna go pick them up on PSN? Yeah, they're good buys. Good buys on Steam. But it just bothered me, because I've been looking at them. They've been sitting in my wish list for a long time. And I know, like, at $20 a piece, it's not bad. But it bothered me. It was like, or I think they were 25. Down to 20 or 50. But, like, you know, you're not just going to pick up one. Like, you want to get the whole thing. And that ends up being, like, pretty costly. It still was fucking costly. Even at 20% off. But, I mean, you know, I did want them, so and now I have them. Robin Williams, sir? Oh, you all see me in such an embarrassing state.
Hello, Viva!
What shall we talk about? Well, I mean, there's a lot here. You're missing 3 of them on Steam, the first 3? Okay. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people went and just picked up like the first, or like number 6, maybe 5 or 4, like maybe 4 and 6 type of thing, all these things. I would like to make a report. No, it's not necessary. I can guess what must have happened. Okay. What's the real meaning of seed then? CD Keys was selling them for about 25% off the last. Oh, okay, that's very nice. Well, Seed is Seed, the elite mercenary force of Balam Garden. Do you know something about Seed? I never know anything. Well, Seed will defeat the sorceress. The Garden will train Seed members. The many missions around the world are only training for the final battle against the sorceress. But now that the sorceress has become a major threat, our true mission has begun. So, about your wife. Please tell me, I heard she's your wife. You're quite right. She had been a sorceress since childhood. I married her knowing that. We were happy. We worked together. The 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. We can make it if we try. Just the 2 of us. Very happy. One day, Adia began talking about building the garden and training Seed. Became obsessed with that plan, but was very concerned with Seed's goal, and one day Seed might go fight Adia. She laughed and told me that would never happen. However, tell me about Master Norg. He's from the Shumi tribe, black sheep of the tribe, one might say. We met while I was running around trying to find funds to build the garden. He became interested in building the garden and we hit it off. Thanks to his funding, it was completed. However, we needed an enormous amount of funds to run the garden, so we began dispatching seeds around the world as a means of supporting the garden. Norg's idea was right on the money. An enormous amount of capital began flowing into the garden, and the garden began to change. Lost sight of our high ideals. The truth was covered up. That's probably enough. In the end, it was my fault for giving up control. So, well, what do we do next? Well, we must stop drifting around soon. I only hope that we can get things back to the way they were. That's it? We're just flowing out into the sea. Like no one knows how to drive this thing or anything. It's been all right. It's been busy. Even though like I didn't really like it's sort of my long week. Just like the work week really didn't work out, and the wife was off. So like realistically, I could have maybe have streamed yesterday, but I was just just vibing. So like I said, next week just busy. Just one of those weird things. Are just like, why does it have to be busy? So, but next week I'm off, so we'll be able to roll on in and have a couple of streams. Although it sucks, I only think I got to work for like 3 hours, but I don't know if I'll be able to stream on Tuesday. But I'm really annoyed of having to go in for training on my vacation week. But there really is sort of no other like. I don't want to like end up having to go somewhere else to do it, or having to do it on my own or something for my first aid training. Oh yeah, I get paid for it. That's fine. But, all right, so I'm guessing we just are gonna roll on up to the 3rd floor. Take an idea of maybe we're gonna steer the ship somewhere. No, my work's very good about that stuff of making sure, like, you know, we're compensated properly for all that stuff. Squall! Yes, Zoo. Have you seen the headmaster around? He's at the infirmary. It sounds like trouble. What's wrong? Well, go to the 2nd floor deck and see for yourself. There's a ship approaching. It could be Galbadians or worse. The sorceress might be aboard, coming to attack us. I have to tell the headmaster right away. Okay, off you go. Let's go see what ship this is. Yeah, like playing Final Fantasy 1, getting excited about streaming that, it doesn't seem like it's too long of a game, to be honest, which is good. From what I've read about it, like maybe 10 hours. So you know, give or take on a few things about that, I guess. Just was trying to get past like the hard part. I did watch the Rumble. It went basically as expected, except for, I guess, for maybe Bailey winning. But you know, they were good matches. Yeah, like it was good. It was good that that Bailey won. Like, good for her, but like literally like just like out of nowhere. Yeah, and Punk fucked up his tricep again. So he'll be out for a bit. How did you know Bailey was going to win? I mean, again, I haven't watched wrestling, so I don't follow the storylines at current. Like, I'm starting to make a point of maybe watching it a little bit better, but you know, I didn't know if they were sort of like trying to, you know, like I said, like you sort of could have figured it was going to be like from my outside perspective, you know, for the men's, I mean, Gunther was the long shot, but you knew it was going to be Cody or CM Punk. And they're very lucky, I guess, that CM Punk didn't win because, you know, then he would have missed WrestleMania. But I was trying to think, they're really showing, like, I know Drew came out on Raw and sort of, you know, basically said, like, he did it. And then I saw him when he took a move. It looked like CM Punk landed like this, like onto the mat. When he shouldn't have landed like that, like not with his hands out, except he should have landed like flat. And so it's hard to say whether like someone screwed up, but you could tell like that was that impact that screwed it up. Like it wasn't anything during anything else. So I'm fairly certain, and it's cool what they're doing with it. Like, I mean, if he did actually hurt him, but yeah, DJ's the booker. Did you see what Vince McMahon's been up to? Fucking Christ. Hello, biscuits! Are we about to be boarded? Boarded? I am the captain now. I don't know, you crazy people. Oh, wait, these people are dressed like the people at the very beginning of the game with that girl that was dressed up. No, he's not here. Are you from Galbadia? We are seeds. This is Adia's ship. We are Sorceress Adia seed. Wait, so Sorceress Adia also has her own seeds? We're coming aboard. We're unarmed. All this flippy shit. What are they, the Young Bucks? Peace, please. We come in peace. All right. Main show of Mania is going to start at 7 p.m. this year instead of, oh, for fuck's sakes. They really, unless it's ending at 10 instead of 11. I guess maybe I'm in the fucking minority here, but dude, so now we have Saturday night and Sunday night, and now they're both gonna fucking start at 7 p.m. More wrestling. Yes, that's been the exact fucking problem I've been saying for the longest time, Lothars, is like, I get that everyone hated, you know, when WrestleMania was one fucking day, everyone hated that it was 8 hours. Okay? And then, you know, it's because, the rosters are bloated and everyone, should get their WrestleMania. No, like, how about this? How about we go back to 4 hours? Okay? We go back to 4 hours. Maybe an hour pre-show, but nobody watches that fucking thing. We go back to 4 hours one night. If you're not good enough to be on WrestleMania, you don't deserve to be on WrestleMania. That's the end of it. It's way too much fucking... I don't know how people fucking do it. I'd pull my fucking hair out if I was there live. I would just do one night. Well, I mean, because the pre-shows are for people like me who have no idea of the stories except for Cody Rhodes. That's basically it. So I do like watching them. But they're not for the people who are watching the entire fucking year. They're for people like me who haven't seen anything in, a year and have no idea, the storylines. That's what they're for. But yeah, I get it back down to one night. It's silly. It's silly. You got to speak to the headmaster though. Well, where is he? I'm right here. After we said that he wasn't here, Robin Williams now showed up. Headmaster, we've come for a loan. It's too dangerous here now. Yes, I'm afraid so. A loan? That girl from Windhill? Squall, you know who she is? Please go find her. She's somewhere here in the garden. Who are these guys? How are they connected? Squall? Yes, sir. No, way too much wrestling. It's way too much wrestling, and maybe because I don't watch as much as I used to, but it's way too much. 2 nights is too much. Like it just, and you're not even throwing in the aspect of, I mean, again, whether you watch it or not, but NXT puts on a really good show, or at least they used to. I haven't watched them in a long time, but their Friday night show, because now it used to be Saturday. Their Friday night show is really good. It's an overloaded, bloated weekend of wrestling, regardless of how good the product could be. It's too much fucking wrestling. No, but DJ, like that's the point. It shouldn't be 2 nights. And you shouldn't have to sit somewhere for 7-8 hours. Like it's like New Year's Eve in Times Square. Go back to WrestleMania being, pick a fucking night, Saturday or Sunday, whatever they want. 4 hours. That's it. You can tell all you want. You got to get rid of the dumb shit. It should just be every fucking title, up for grabs. No fucking stupid stories that need to fill the time slot or something. That's the problem it's turned into, is too many people need to have their ending story and they're irrelevant. WrestleMania is for the relevant people. If you're irrelevant, your shows are meant for, payback and elimination chamber. That's where you get to shine, okay? WrestleMania is for the big boys. If you're not a big boy or a big girl, sorry. There's 11 fucking other pay-per-views that you can show up on, okay? That's Jordan's opinion. I have to go find some girl named Elone. We don't know where she is, though. Maybe she's downstairs with Norg. How have you been, Biscuits? I feel like, I haven't, ignored you, but Squall? Elone's that girl, huh? That little girl Laguna was taking care of? Oh, that's who it was. Probably. So she's in the garden. But where is she? As long as she's not at the training center, okay? Well, let's split up and find her. Hey, Squall, who's Elone? She's a person in the dream world. Are you gonna come with me, or okay, good. You're splitting up. All right. Now I get to just go wherever I please. All right. Did any of you see a little girl? You, sir, ma'am? They're working hard. Doing all I can. Great. That wasn't what I was asking. Sure. I don't think they're on the 3rd floor. I don't think they're in the basement. I can't even go to the basement. Well, that's great. Well, let's start on the 1st floor. So we're going back around, I guess, looking for a little girl. I don't know why she's here, but she is. Lothars, why is this little girl here? Okay, we got paid again. Seed level 12. Just handing out money. Is she in the infirmary? Again, would be nice. Little girl safe in the hospital, maybe. Have you seen her? Huh? Can I talk to you? Why do you just assume I'm injured every time? I come in there once with a bleeding forehead. And that's it. It's the end of it. If I was a little girl, where would I hang out? Parking lots! No, maybe we could go back into the, Yeah, but that's an anomaly, DJ. That's because it's in Australia, so everything's upside down and backwards. All right, little girl? No. No little girl. Another thing that bugs me is the Royal Rumble winners shouldn't be losing at every WrestleMania to the champ. Well, you have to remember, Lothars, they only lose to one person, and that name is Roman Reigns. And they are currently Roman Reigns. I heard is Roman Reigns is going to hold that title for 7,000 days, and you want to know the reason why? It's only because DJ hates him. So once what happens is the world has to accept Roman Reigns. The world has to accept him as a whole, 100%. There's one person that hates him. Another check mark gets added to the other day. No, DJ, no, not until you can accept the fact that Roman is king. Same with you, Lothars, until you accept the fact. I mean, Ms. Biscuits doesn't even watch wrestling. She's accepted the head of the table. She understands. She knows what's going on. Maybe you won't want some hot dogs. Maybe I want some hot dogs. No more hot dogs. Ridiculous. No, I mean, I understand. Everyone's had enough of Roman Reigns, but he's, you know, you've got to look at the business end of things. And for the small amount of time that gentleman shows up on TV, you know, ratings, you know, merch sale, you know, even though Cody Rhodes was the top merch sale at Royal Rumble, like those are the things that they look at, right? Like, should we keep Roman champion? Sure, you know, maybe it is looking like he'll finish his story. I mean, you have to remember. Now that it's looking like Brock Lesnar is going to be fucking, you know, just like Vince McMahon, erased from, you know, WWE, which is turning into, you know, you wait a fucking minute and you find out something even more terrible about Vince McMahon. I mean, as I sort of said before, it's starting to look like, and I'm seeing this a lot on Twitter. I said this. The Vince McMahon character that you know we grew up and thought was hilarious in the Attitude Era and a little bit before that, it looks like that was just really Vince McMahon. Right? Yeah, Brock got yeeted, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. It's funny, as someone who is sort of watching the old Rumbles, and you know, like the old, you know, Raws that pop up, like when Vince McMahon did color commentary, it wasn't always terrible. Like, he might have been terrible, like, but you can see, like, there's a line of, like, when he decided, like, to be the Vince McMahon character and really, you know, go down that road. You can tell, like, Jesus Christ, dude, like, someone made a compilation of them. It was pretty funny. Oh, for God's sake. You know what I did too? I always thought, like, some of the greatest commentary, honestly, was someone like, I liked Bobby the Brain Heenan, Gorilla Monsoon, Jesse Ventura. I'm honestly not a big fan of these, the new people. I get, like, there's, I'm not dicking around here. Like, I get, like, you know, the Pat McAfee. He's okay. I don't mind him at all. However you say him. If anyone believes that for some 5 seconds that he wasn't supposed to be in the Rumble, like, oh, I didn't know. Yeah, you knew. Come on. But again, someone was going to be added in for no apparent reason. Well, all Brock merch on W Shop is on discount sale. Just saw it. Yeah, I read about that, of like why they didn't just like get rid of it. Apparently, like, even the Okada stuff, like on Pro Wrestling Tees, because that had to be pulled. I guess they get like a 24 to 48 hour notice to get things rolling. So that sort of allows, them to get rid of product. Because again, before people realized, Brock Lesnar was wow, I mean, you probably already assume that Brock Lesnar might have been a piece of shit. Would have thought that, but we didn't know that it was that extent. I wonder if you're going to see him get divorced anytime soon. Poor Sable. What's she supposed to do in all of this, right? Go back to Mark Merrill? Finally! Yeah, Braun Breaker was good. It is unfortunate because if you did look at the fact of like, oh, if that was Brock Lesnar in there, like a lot of things would have made more sense. But like because it was Braun Breaker, like he still had his moments there. But yeah, he's I guess they were going away from that. Like they didn't want to have him use that name, I guess, which is fine. But yeah, he's got, when you're Rick Steiner's son and you got Scott Steiner as an uncle, I mean, math is probably not going to be your strong suit. Michael Hill saying there was never a tie at the Royal Rumble. Wasn't there one with Lex Luger? Was it Lex Luger and, was it Bret Hart? There's been a couple. And then there was the one with John Cena that I guess didn't go the way it was supposed to. Like I think that one wasn't supposed to go the way it was. That was John Cena and Batista, I think it was, right? But I guess they have to remember, like, did they want to mention it, right? Cena, Batista, or Vince? Yeah. Well, we don't talk about him anymore. Yeah, like I mean, Michael Cole, I think, is on his way. It'll be interesting to see in the coming weeks when all of this stuff comes out. Because it looks like, Endeavor is going to be looking to get rid of like Vince's people, right? And everyone's sort of, most of them have already left already. But it'll be interesting to see, like, what is... Why does my controller do this? Like, every fucking time. Yeah, Pat's got a good head on his shoulders. I mean, his show is relatively enjoyable. The fact that I have to get rid of this stupid poison on my own. Yeah, they just got rid of someone on Raw out of like nowhere. Maybe he was a Vince's guy and we never knew. I don't know. But there might be a lot of people sort of like backstage producers that are Vince people, but I would assume they're all going to get rid of them very quickly. SmackDown's going to be Corey Graves and Wade Barrett. Okay, those are good teams. I mean, also I wasn't a big Booker T fan either, but could do without him. Keep him on the pre-show with Greg Miller. All right. Booker T's on NXT. Booker T might be a Vince guy though. But you have to remember there was you might be a Triple H guy. I don't really know, but like that's what I'm saying is like it'll be interesting to see because everyone knew Vince and Brock had that connection. because when Vince retired, he said then Brock, and then when Vince came back, Brock comes back, right? So I wouldn't be shocked if there's some people who are like, because there was people who weren't all entirely happy that Triple H, the NXT people are happy that there she is. So this was the girl that we had seen at the very, very beginning of the game, and then sort of seen her bits and pieces throughout the game. But are you alone? Yes. You're Elone? The Elone? What is going on? You know Laguna, don't you? I do. I really love Uncle Laguna. So she's the little girl when we go to the dream world, that was in that house that with that woman that really didn't like Laguna. Then tell me, what is it that we experience? I'm sorry, Squall, it's hard to explain. But one thing, it's about the past. So we're viewing the past? People say you can't change the past. But even still, if there's a possibility, it's worth a try, right? Change the past? Is she serious? Give me a break. Are you the one responsible? Are you the one taking us to that dream world? I'm sorry. Not again. So much I don't understand. Why me? I don't have enough problems as it is. Don't get me involved in this. Sorry. Don't count on me. Uh-oh. Oh, are we going to have a nap again? Squall, did you find Elone? I'm alone. Are you alright? What Elone said under her breath was, "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope." How do people depend on each other? I really like that background. The water looks, could move at a better frame rate than 3 frames per second, but I like the look of the boat and everything. You made it this far by yourself. Sure, I couldn't do a thing when I was a kid. I depended on others, but I watched a video on YouTube yesterday about how well these worked in the PlayStation 1 era and why they were like an argument overused, but they just worked so well. That's why they were constantly used in so many games. And I've said how well they look. It's funny in that video they brought up, because it still works. Like even nowadays, like for people getting in the emulation world and everything, it's like, they basically just took a photograph of an area if it was real, or made something look photorealistic, and then put that layer down. Then you didn't have to worry about interactions of things or things working. And if you want to add little things I think it was in Resident Evil, like having like a curtain from the wind blow if a window was open, like very little things like that, but they worked well and still do. I'll be the first one to admit that I'm here because of other people. I'm fine by myself now. Got all the skills I need to survive. I'm not a child anymore. It's a lie. I don't know anything. I'm confused. I don't want to depend on anyone. How can I do that? Someone tell me. Someone? So I'll end up depending on others after all. Sis. I'm all alone. Is that little child squall? But I'm doing my best. I'll be okay without you, sis. I'll be able to take care of myself. Hey again. I wasn't asleep. Oh, really? I think I heard you talking in your sleep. I'm not telling you what you said. Hey, let's go for a walk. Again? That was a guided tour. This time, it's a walk. Let's go by yourself. It's safe here. It's not that I want a guard with me. You know, you're always too deep in thought. Why don't you lighten up a little? It's not good to think too much. What I'm trying to say is, it would be my honor. I've been watching some old Jeff Gersman's videos. Man, that guy is just great. I'm going through his... Yeah, he is. If you want to know something about NES games or quite possibly energy drinks, he's your man. No, that guy's a fucking treasure. It would be an honor to have your company, Your Highness. I hope that I might get off things. How about it, Your Highness? I'll play along. I think that's truly Jeff Gersman's strong suit, is the fact that he can literally talk about anything. And generally, like, he's not bullshitting. He just is very knowledgeable about a lot of things video game wise, obviously. He doesn't really cater off into that. But I mean, like, it really would be an interesting thing if he would, he's talked about on his podcast, when he left Giant Bomb, and was trying to sort of figure what he was going to do before he did the Patreon thing. Like some consultation jobs came up. Like, it would be interesting to see if, like, I mean, I love what we get out of him because I feel like you still get Gersman, right? I don't know if he would still do that if he was a consultant for a big company or whatever, but it'd be interesting to see, like, if he would work for a developer, like, what his takes would be and whether they'd be guided into a better direction, right? Because, unfortunately, we look at it's barely the beginning of February, and the amount of job losses that have occurred in the video game industry is astronomical. But again, unfortunately, I do think a lot of those are because, a lot of these companies hired a lot of people during COVID and the pandemic and are now realizing that they have too many employees, and probably a lot of them are doing, because I think during the pandemic, a lot of people were able to fly under the radar, right? Like, and I'm not saying this is a work from home thing or not appearing in the office or appearing in me, but I think it's starting to, like, someone's taking a deep look, like, when they maybe are calling meetings and realizing, like, maybe a handful of people are really only doing a couple things, really, when, they could be doing a lot more things. And they're realizing, like, oh, like, well, this person can do, 3 other people's jobs, or they already were doing it. And, because, the pandemic sort of hid that away for a little bit, everyone's just lucky to be, basically employed and pushing things out, and everything was okay. And now things are coming back to normal. And unfortunately, that new normal is, layoffs. The crazy thing is, it feels like Microsoft is giving up, getting rid of a ton of marketing and physical game. Oh yeah, I don't think, I mean, I don't want to speak for Sony either, but I really do believe the next consoles will not have disk drives. Like, I really think the 2 of them are just going to be like, we're done. That's the end of it. Yeah, so the Sony solution's actually really nice. I mean, Xbox had a previous one, if you remember, like the add-on drive, although it wasn't an add-on, but, like, for the old HD DVD thing. Like, I think Sony, like, being able to put your system together onto that, like, yeah, I think that's a good idea. If there is people who want to do, but I I think that's just for the current. I don't think they will do it for the next PlayStation, and I don't think Microsoft will do it for the next one. Like Microsoft, I think is going to double down on the Game Pass thing and really get people into a subscription, a live thing, and that's going to suck for when, they certainly go forward. But I just don't think one company would do it and one won't. I really think they're going to be together on that one, Lothars. I think maybe Sony might still want to do a drive, or maybe what they may do for the sixth PlayStation, they might just do another. Had to wait for the waffle. Good morning, Stormy. Long time. Good morning, Wolfslayer. Yeah, like I think yes, it will be sold separately. I don't think there will be a system from Microsoft or Sony. Microsoft, I think, is just going to go no drive at all. Sony will offer it as like a $200, add-on if you want to. But I really don't know. Like I don't even care about more of the games, but I think about like, I still like my Blu-rays, right? Why is she calling me Your Highness, by the way, though? Well, let's get going. We talking about Microsoft liquidating game divisions? I mean, wait, is that what they're doing? Liquidating game divisions? I mean, yeah, we were talking about their layoffs, I guess you could call that. The reason I say Sony will is because they have so many regions with poor internet. True. Like when you ask people, like, Microsoft is America, but Sony, I still think of as worldwide, and I didn't even think of that. You brought up a very good point of where, like, yeah, the internet might be good, or that is it. But Sid, you had something to say. The lines have been fixed, and I'm glad to be back on the air. Hurrah! Whoa! What? I didn't know Headmaster Sid was a Cody Rhodes fan. Boy, it's a slow day. Is this guy about to meet up with a garden or what? Yeah, we're just sort of talking about it, Wolfslayer, of it being like something like that's happened from COVID and the pandemic. Because I think these companies hired a lot of people during the pandemic, and now that sort of things are slowing down again, and they're realizing like we hired a lot of people that don't do a lot of things, and unfortunately, like, I mean, let's just look at the Activision Blizzard King thing. Activision as a whole, just calling it that. I mean, Blizzard and King are huge. Like, Activision as a whole is a giant company, right? And they got bought by Microsoft, who it's a much bigger giant company. And from what I read, and it sucks, I hate seeing people lose their jobs, but let's just say Microsoft has an HR company, a sales company. Like, they have all these divisions, right? Activision also has sales teams, right? Like, I'm just saying of like Microsoft's looking like, why do we have two of these? Right? Like, that's what they're saying. We own this. We can just send it off to India and they can be our customer service. Like, it sucks, but that's what it is. They're not paying for 4 different companies to do the exact same job. And Wolfslayer will never recover because, all Wolfslayer ever wanted from Fable is that they keep the farts in, right? What's crazy is Activision had 10,000 before COVID and 17K after. And would you argue that did they get big enough of a company to say, like, yes, we need 17,000 people? I don't think so. Microsoft is a dumpster fire. There's a lot of companies that could fortunately or unfortunately fill that slut of being a disaster dumpster of a company. Come on, give me a big one. Isn't this guy worried about falling into what looks like not the greatest looking water? Oh God, maybe we should have watched where we were going. Sir? Oh man, is he just accepted the fact that he's dead? Oh man. of all the times. And most of them are massive multi-billion-dollar companies. Yeah. Maybe I'm being an old man that yells at clouds, but I feel like a lot of products and services are gradually degrading in quality and reliability. No, you're not wrong, and it's not just like, I think it's for everything. Like, everything is becoming disposable nowadays. Like, in the old days, you used to repair things and fix them, right? And, bring them back to new. And nowadays, like, they purposely make parts overly expensive, or they make labor overly expensive because your fridge breaks, and they're like, well, you gotta pay the guy $500 just to show up, and he's got to fix a part that's $400, and before you know it, hey, wasn't this $1,000 fridge? I mean, yeah, you might as well get yourself a new fridge. This one talks to you while giving you a blowjob. I'm going to quote our Lord and Savior Bo Burnham here. That is how the world works. You're talking to Mrs. Biscuits about this sort of thing. The DoorDash is a prime example. Their entire business model revolves around the usability of their app, and we've never not had some manner of issue with the DoorDash app. Isn't that, that's like Uber Eats, right? I think we have DoorDash here in Canada, but I've never used it. But yes, and using those apps suck. Well, Squall, it's the headmaster speaking. Come by to my office. I repeat, please come to my office right away. It's Uber Eats, but like half the price. Wait, DoorDash is half the price? Because I know Uber Eats really jacks up the rates, obviously. But, so, I always hear the thing about, like, Uber doesn't make any money as a company. How does DoorDash make money if they are half the price of Uber Eats? Well, everyone remain calm. We almost ran over a fisherman. But also, please don't leave the garden under any circumstances until you are permitted. We'll try to get things back in order as soon as possible. Thank you for your cooperation. I usually pay double for just... Yeah, like, there's been a couple times where the wife has looked to order something from Uber, and it looks fine and dandy when you're ordering, and then you hit the checkout and you see all the fucking service fees and everything, and you're like, I can count numerous times where the wife just comes. I'm like, oh, I thought we were ordering out. And she's like, no, like we're just gonna go there. Like, might as well sit down and have a meal because it's just getting stupid. And thank you for coming, Squall. Here are your orders. We've landed on Fisherman's Horizon. Please go ashore with Zell and Renoa. Find the local mayor and apologize for the accident. Tell them that we come in peace. Take a look around the city while you're there too. Yes, sir. Their app is such shit, it's an always lagging, overall just not well laid out. But, so question, like, why do you keep using it if it's such shit? The other day, Grubhub said a chicken sandwich and fries from Popeyes would cost you $23. And Jim Carrey is doing Sonic 3 again. You paid for the DoorDash pass, so I don't pay for the delivery fee. But isn't that like Uber One, where like, aren't you still paying for the delivery fee, but in a subscription model? Like, you're just paying it forward. Isn't that how that works? Like, it's sort of like saying, like, I have Amazon Prime, so I don't pay Amazon shipping, but you do. I'm just paying it ahead of time, right? I don't know. That's the way I would look at it. And some people order 5 things off of Amazon for a year, and Amazon pockets a lot of money. And some people order, 80,000 dildos on a daily basis, and, Amazon takes the hit, right? It has the most options for where you live. Okay. But why do I have to go? Do you have something you want to tell me? No. Seed is not just a special force for combat. I want you to see the world. And broaden your horizons. I got high expectations of you, Squall. Now go. Oh, okay then. So it seems like these places are like dependent upon the area you live in. Like, I mean, I have a lot of options around me. Like, we have something called Skip the Dishes, But again, I think they're all literally the exact same price. He has Grubhub, you have DoorDash, so one compensates for the other when the options aren't available, but one has, yeah, okay. Yeah, because I always find, like, if you haven't used Uber Eats, again, for my, like, you don't use it for a while, they're throwing all these coupons and stuff at you to use it, right? Because they want you to get back in the habit of using it. And usually I only use it very, very seldomly. But, you know, usually you're getting a buy one, get one free or 50% off, which is when I generally use it because then it's actually, you know, worth it. How do I get off? How do I get off? There we go. I think about this sort of thing a lot, like the whole, if the app sucks, why use it? And I think it's just a consequence of unchecked capitalism. If I want to get myself something nice to make the hellscape a little more livable, pretty much have to use a garbage app to get my food I'll pay way too much for. Fair enough. And Dash Pass is 100% just paying the fees ahead of time. It makes you think you're getting things cheaper. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. What's up? Are we going to the Fisherman's? We're here. Well, we'll land on over at Fisherman's Horizon. We'll make an official apology and then observe the town. Last time I used Grubhub, they delivered my food to the wrong house, and the driver I said it was rude, and he dropped me off, to which he did not. Plus, they're never on the... Yeah, like, but again, like, maybe it's just me, but I have a very low tolerance of shit like that. Like, company does that once to me, like, okay, I'm done with you. I'm done with you. I'll just get up and leave and go. Yeah, like I'd be so fucking annoyed. So we go to the second floor deck to get to the Fisherman's. Front gate is closed for obvious water reasons. The reliability of services vary wildly from place to place. Interestingly, we've had more success with Grubhub over DoorDash. DoorDash is routinely wrong, missing items late or delivered to the wrong address. The amount of people, like, again, that still like, I don't know if these people are not the brightest of delivery drivers, but, like, how do they not realize that, like, almost everyone has cameras, like, at their doors? And they just, like, you know, they think they got you by putting the food down by the door, taking a picture, and then grabbing the food as if people aren't watching. Like, which is always, like, it's never been a problem where I live. I just see multiple videos of it, but I always put a, like when COVID was a thing, a lot of people were like, oh, I don't want to go anywhere near someone I don't know, right? So leave it at the door. And that became sort of like the acceptable thing. I always put in the comments like, no, don't leave it at the door. I want to grab the food physically from you. None of this crap of leaving it at the door, showing a picture, and then 2 seconds later you can take it. Because that's the whole thing that's shitty with that, right? Is just leaves it open for people to just take the food again, you know. So the delivery driver's hungry, I guess. I don't know. But honestly, I can't 100% blame the driver. We've never had anything like that happening, but where they take the food from our doorstep. We have had a driver steal fries from the bag, but I blame DoorDash for not properly paying their drivers for most of the issues. That's always what I hear as well. Is like, you don't hear too many good things about them getting compensated well, or if they're relying upon tips and whatnot. But what's gonna happen if I open this door? I mean, it says don't open, so I'm kind of curious. Well, how about we find out, kid? I can't open up that door. Sorry. Maybe I'll open up this door. Hey, here they come. Sorry about your dock. We've come to warn you before you go ashore. Do not engage in any type of armed conflict in the city. We don't tolerate belligerence here. Do you understand? Yep. We're representative of the garden, and we come in peace. We're like aliens. We knew they took the fries from the bag because there were singular fries left all over in the bag where the carton of fries had been, but no carton of fries. Like, fries don't just fall into a bag of restaurant without yes, the provocation would be like the Five Guys, what they do, right? You know, they give you the scoop. And then they basically just take another and just they dump it. That's the greatest. That's the greatest. Although I did notice lately, Five Guys is not dumping as many fries as they used to. But they are. The taste of fat is great. The grease, diabetes, maybe. Sure. Welcome to Fisherman's Horizon. We just call it FH. You should go visit the mayor. His house is in the middle of the city. He's the head of FH. Okay, we'll do just that. Good. It's like we understand each other. Man, this is a hell of a mess. I'm terribly sorry. It was inevitable. We lost control of the garden. Nah, don't worry about it. What's important is that nobody got hurt. We love fixing stuff anyways. Kick back and enjoy your stay. Hey, that's a Blam garden, right? That's right. How did you know? From those patterns on the wall. We painted it a long time ago. Those were the good old days. Tell the mayor I said hi. Yo, let's go! Oh, sorry. I thought he could play cards, but he obviously didn't want to play cards. So the mayor lives in the middle of the saddle. Oh, this is a much bigger area than I thought. That guy's scratching his bum! You think the old man plays cards? I heard Blame Garden lost control. That's why you have to keep up with your maintenance. Would never have let a thing like that happen. Okay, Gramps, relax. Did you see that Persona 3 Reload released today? I did! Looks good. Looks like people are enjoying it. It's comical to see some of the people reviewing the game have zero idea. Every single review I've seen is like, oh, it's not it's not Persona 5, goddammit. Going down? Sure. So, you guys going to Eslar? Eslar? We'll be no-lifing that game all weekend starting today. Well, that sounds great. Because you guys never finished the original, right? One of the greatest personas there, DJ. You know, high-tech city, just beyond the train tracks. I guess you're not going there. A lot of people who stop here go there. Trains are down, so the best way to get there is to walk. What a joke, huh? Well, anyways, you guys had an accident and came here, huh? Guess I shouldn't keep you. Alright, get on. Now, I think we made it to the top of Tartarus, but not much further than that, I think. Okay. Hard to remember. Yeah, I'm excited to get back and play that. As well as the quality of life differences that happen with it. What? You don't remember me? Well, we just met by your garden's entrance. Oh, was it him? I'm sorry. I can't believe it. Oh, well. I'm operating this lift with my brother. You saw him up there, right? Yeah. Don't we look alike? I mean, what's wrong with you? Let me know when you want to go up, okay? All right. We did not finish the original, but I don't remember what part we got to, but we mutually decided it's best just to play the re-release and then maybe go back to the OG someday for the answer and whatnot. I think we stopped because I needed to do a bunch of Tartarus grinding, and, you know, Tartarus grinding is just barely more fun with finding... Yes, exactly. Yeah, I don't know if the grinding will exist, and I keep hearing the rumblings that the answer will be DLC. Because, of course, that's how Atlas works. Like, I've heard both things of like, oh, there won't... All I know is, like, they were very weird in their wording. So, they said there won't be, like, a royal or golden release of Persona 3. But they did not say no to DLC, which everyone is assuming that it is going to get DLC, the answer. Whether or not they're working on that or trying to figure out a way to do it so it's not as boring, I have no idea. We are Seed. Well, I heard that you guys are like mercenaries and basically fight anybody for money. Are you happy with that kind of life? What's his problem? Is he trying to pick a fight? Never mind. The way you live your life is none of my business. Just don't cause us any problems, okay? It sounds just like me. I guess it doesn't sound very nice. You seem to know rules unfamiliar to this region. We'll play a game with Blam's rules and ours. Cards, huh? Sure. I would hope there's no royal or golden version. This is like that. Yes, like I think. Oh, elemental, sudden death. Let's see how well we do here. But the thing was like that. The fact was that they had to state that, right? That was the problem. They had to state that they weren't going to do any of that stuff. I'm assuming if I put the water Leviathan on the water, something good happens? +1, okay. Yeah, like it's pretty bad when they have to state that stuff. That does. So we'll put that. Does it cause 1 less? It does. Shit. God damn it. Looks like we'll still win it, but. Open rule has spread throughout the region. I have no idea what that means. Like, to me, like, it sort of is like, as someone who's played all of the originals, like, no, not 1 and 2, but 3, 4, and 5, like, there was like, yeah, like you said, like that's like the 4th version. So there's number 3, then there's FES, then there's the PSP whatever version, and then there's this one, the Reload version. Like, I would count, like, the Reload as the Royal version, or the Golden version. That's the way I would look at it. But that's just little old me. There's the Mayor House. You see it? All the way down there. Here, can we go this way? Okay, good. There's a safe spot. Oh, God. Train track. We played Persona 5 OG, Persona 5 Strikers, Persona 5 Royal, and Persona 4 Gold. Yeah. The other ones are like, they're all old PSP games and whatnot. Regen. I don't know why you could take that. Yeah, so it did say to go to the mayor's house first, and apologize. I don't know why he lives in the middle of a satellite dish. Watching that, like, lower made me feel sick. I really like this music. Is the mayor a robot? Oh. So outside of no-lifing Persona 3, you guys doing anything else for the weekend, or what? Please, have a seat. This guy's name should be Mayor Doobie. This guy is definitely from the 60s and has been to Woodstock. He's like Neo with the Hawaiian shirt. Well, I'm gonna get to the point. When are you leaving? Not wasting any time. We'll leave as soon as the garden is capable of moving. Any idea when? I'm afraid not. We only discovered that our garden was mobile a short while ago. Therefore, we don't even know how to move it. We're still in the process of understanding everything. Our technicians will assist you. They should be able to repair and service everything. How's that sound? That means we'll have to let outsiders into the garden. I can't make that decision alone. Go consult with your leader, and you don't have the authority. Excuse me, why do you want us to leave so bad? Oh, yeah, just keep your mouth shut. They must have their reasons. Who cares? We don't want military organizations in FH. We rely on force to solve problems. It's a direct defiance of our principles. Her name's Flo. We believe that any problem can be settled by discussion. If you reach a mutual understanding, there's no need to fight. No argument there. Trite and dull as hell, though. Violence only leads to more violence. We believe your presence here will attract violence. That's why we want you to leave as soon as possible. Well, let's go back to the garden. You play cards, though? See, I feel like I always gotta get, okay, like these two are good to have. That's good to have. What else we got? We got there. See, like, Cypher's a better card than Diablos. Need an up and down. Wistus is a better up and down. Oh my god, the mayor's slow as molasses. It's not the brightest either. You wanna ha ha ha? Give me the tone, Barry. Flo, do you play cards? Wasn't talking to you. I didn't want to. Ultima. Ultima? That was really cool. Right. That's fun. Hello? Do you play cards? Alright, Cypher. Wistus. Python. Minotaur and Sacred. There we go. Oh, there's a lot of elements going on here. Still don't have to really worry about whether they're gonna take anything over there. It's not too bright, is he? I guess it doesn't matter. I thought I would have been getting more new cards from people, but I guess not. Alright, so do we have an opportunity to now check around the city? I guess. Not that there seems to be a lot to really check out here. This poor man is not have his art assets finished. A lot has happened since then. Banished from Galbadia Garden. Everything I built up, gone. After wandering around mindlessly, the people of this town welcomed me with open arms, like a creed song. The townspeople encouraged me to start over. Very kind, even towards a man like me who has nothing. I'm so ashamed. Game of cards? I confiscated all the cards from the students at Galbadia Garden. You're in for a challenge. Oh, shit. About time, to be honest, sir. You confiscated, and that's the best you could do. And also, you play slowly. Great. Oh, I wanted to share. I had sort of like my first, I don't want to say negative experience healing in a dungeon, but I ran into, I don't want to call him a toxic player, and it's funny because in the end it sort of worked out. But I was in Hauki Manor, Hawkeye Manor, whatever you want to say, whatever it is. And I ran into like one of those guys like didn't wait on anybody. So it sucked just because we had a new person, and then I had said like, I'm sort of new to healing, can we, take her easy. Guy didn't even acknowledge anything. Just running, right? Basically grabbed about, I think he grabbed the first 4 rooms, like at the very beginning. Just bought Hockey Manor. Or Hockey Manor. Grabbed the first 4 rooms, and basically no one was catching up to him, and he died. Right? Like, no one even got to him to be able to do anything. So, we're fighting off everything. We're all running back to the beginning to have them despawn or whatever it is. And so, so he comes back, and I'm like, if you would have, like I just said, like, if you would have waited, you wouldn't have died, right? So basically, he goes and pulls, I think, two rooms, and I go and heal, and like he basically just is running and goes back to again grabbing everything, right? Like as a whole. And so like I'm healing him, but like I'm running out of mana. Like I if I was to just use anything but other than Cure 2, he's dying. So I'm like, dude, you have to slow down. I'm having to waste basically everything on you. I have like very little to heal you with. And he's like, nope, not slowing down. Basically just put that out. And a couple people, I'm like, what, the sigh and everything? And I'm like, okay, it's one of these deals. So the thing is though, he didn't die.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I was trying to think what he was. He was a paladin or something, I think. So he didn't die, but I kept telling him like, dude, you have to slow down. Now, luckily, like by the time we get to a boss fight, because there's a new person, they wanted to see the cutscenes, I was able to get my mana back.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It sure is. I will get one. So like, it gets to the end and I was like, dude, like, you didn't have to be a jackass, essentially. Like, one person was new and, I told you to slow down. And in the end, he's like, but look, it worked out. Outside of me dying at the beginning, I didn't die and you did it. And I was like, yeah, but like, that's not the way to look at it though. Like, all you had to do was listen and you wouldn't have died and it would have went fine and dandy. And I was sort of annoyed at that because like, he was right that like, we did it, and when I was forced to do it, yes, like it worked out for my and that was the only. I was like, oh, like that's annoying. I don't like people looking at it that way, but he wasn't wrong, and that's what bothered me about it. But yeah, how you doing, Dream? Been a while, my friend. It didn't work out though. You spent half your time healing him and doing no damage. Yes, that was the only thing of like, so the new person really wasn't doing, they were unsure of the mechanics. So they got petrified at the, at the end boss a couple times, and I couldn't do any damage at all because I had to heal this guy using Cure 2, whereas, had he just taken smaller mobs, I could have done Cure 1, and I could have used my stone and arrow and everything. It would have been good, but I gotta make Dream Eaters happy. It is noon, therefore it is 5 o'clock somewhere. I'll be right back. I'm sorry to hear that you're feeling ill, Dream Eaters. I have to remember to. Should I keep the sick 5 o'clock somewhere, or should I just roll it back into only when I'm not feeling well? But Wolf Slayer, here is your warning, kind sir. I always like to give you one. Cover up your ears with gauze or whatever it is you do, or Ms. Biscuits, if you'd like to play opposite and be a comical, lovable lady. Turn up the volume so it can be heard throughout the house. Alexa, turn off. Right.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
There you go. Everyone gets their warning, right? That's it. Everyone gets it. But yeah, like, probably of all of the... I tried some tanking last night. Did a couple of dungeons. I don't mind tanking. I haven't died yet, so that's good on my end. I like because it's not that I feel like I was doing, obviously I'm doing older ones like Copper Bell Mine, like lower level stuff, so they're not hard. But I like being in control. Like not the control. I like being able to set the pace. I really like that. Like if I want, like, because everyone's stuck to your timing. Like the DPS can't go off and run. Like there was a couple times where the DPS would try to get a little bit ahead and maybe pull something, but they learn very quickly of like they will die if you don't take the aggro off of them, right? So it's really nice to be able to set a pace and be comfortable. And I get everyone's like in a hurry situation, but like you can only go as fast as I am, and I'm not going slow. Like, you know, I get the hint when I can see my healer is barely having to do anything of having to heal me, or like I said, I'm using my mitigations, my walls that I have available to me as a paladin, which is very nice. So you got lucky. He had to figure out his headset for a meeting, so you got insta-muted. Actually had to deal with a dumbass party today. Level 90 dungeon. Tank used a single MIT on cooldown, no other, so I was doing what you were doing earlier today, all to healing tank, nothing for damage. Man, that geezer pissed me off. Swole, why don't you tell him off? Because it's not my place to do so, Zell. What? It's like he wants me to talk to him, but he won't let me leave. Get it. I can expect everyone to welcome us. You were a Sage 2, damages my entire thing. I worked 3 times as hard on that dungeon than I ever had before. And in the end, like I was trying to sort of state to the guy again, it bothered me because he said like, oh, you know, it worked out in the end. Gabadian soldiers. Had we just gone at a nice pace, he wouldn't have died. Wouldn't have to worry about, you know, having to come back or anything, you know. Punk Sax 20 Phil did not see a shadow. Spring is coming early. I'm sorry, what did you just say? Wait! Groundhog Day. Yo, I know that. Who the fuck is Punk Sadawani Phil? Is he the groundhog? Why? Can I just ask why is there only one groundhog? I always remember like when they they give this guy their 4 or 5 seconds of like the mayor of whatever the hell Puck Swamini. I don't like the way he manhandles the groundhog. I feel like I'm sure it's fine. Like it's sort of like, you know, a cat or a dog. Like you can grab them by the scruff and it really does. But he looks like he manhandles that thing. DJ, I hope you get snow. The Galbadians are here because of you, right? They're after you. Maybe. Is it me or does a woman named Flo have some ridiculously sick flow? Like, do you think that she combs or brushes her hair up with a hair dryer on or something? Because Punxsutawney Phil reigns supreme and is immortal. That's why. Well, you're gonna get it again. And I mean like, I don't mean like a little bit of a you know, couple of inches. Okay. DJ, you deserve to get, you know, 3 or 4 feet. You know, that the type of snow where, you know, let's say it's 8 o'clock at night, you see a little sprinkling on the ground, you're like, okay. You go to bed. You wake up. You open up your front door, and you just see the imprint of your door in snow. There is no outside. And that's when you just shut the door calmly. And you're like, well, I'm not going anywhere for a week. And then you sit down and you play Persona 3. That's it. Sorry to say, the idea of everything worked out despite my incompetence is very prevalent in tanks, even in endgame content. Some tanks out there have this idea that they're teaching healers by overburdening them. Like the act that the tanks overpulling is teaching the healer that they're more competent than they think they are. Yeah, like again, that's why it bothered me, is because in the end he was right. Right? Like, he didn't die again. I had to work my ass off, but I shouldn't have to work my ass off, right? Like if I had to do that every single dungeon, like going forward, I would stop healing. Like because it's over stressful. Right? When it doesn't need to be. But like, you know, once in a while you get just some guy and I'm like, okay, look, this is 20 minutes of my life. Fine, I can deal with it. It's supposed to be 60s in the weekend. Springs mean storms and tornadoes. Would you not rather have snow than storms and tornadoes? But Flo's not happy. We'll take care of them. I like the sound of her tone, though. We mustn't rely on them. They won't be able to do anything without fighting. Yeah, you guys want to talk again? Tommy's gonna go try and reason with him. I think this guy in the socks and the sandals and the Hawaiian shirt, he's gonna get, he's gonna end up dead. He wasn't right. You carried the tank to the dungeon on the expanse of the total deep yet. True. Spring means life and rebirth. Worked out because one person did half their job to cover their incompetence. That's not being right. That's pushing your responsibilities on someone else. Yeah. Rebirth is at the end of the month. I like what are you talking about? We got Bowery Biscuits talking about spring life and rebirth, and I think DJ's talking about Final Fantasy expansion. He's dead. Hey Flo, you realize your husband's gonna be dead, right? You wanna play cards? Where did he go? Did he go like on this train or something? Wait. Is this... Are there draw points like that? Like where you can draw multiple times? I just drew from that 3 times. Oh my god, look at the size of that ham hock. You do have some wonderful things that I will take from you. Not to my knowledge, though, draw points do refresh over time. Yeah, but quite literally right there, I just drew it like... Wait, I'm gonna get some lives from this guy. 9 lives! We're getting it from the cat here. Wolf Slayer, you're the smartest man I know in America. Lothar's is the smartest person I know in Canada. And Dream Eaters is the smartest European I know until Baker comes back. Unless, of course, you would like to say that Ms. Biscuits is smarter than you, then I guess. No, wait, how about this? Is the Mario Land of Oz? Why am I attacking before I finish drawing? I just wanted to see what type of damage I was going to do with them. That was all. Is that okay? I'm not finished drawing. You want some crude drawings? I can draw some crude drawings here. Why do they keep picking on the guy with the face tattoo, by the way? And these are some great numbers. These are not like 69. Zell, if you keep getting hit, we're gonna have to use like magic on you or something. Shoulder charge. Stop attacking! Or at least I could probably like start attacking with Zell and then still draw one life. Oh, so she must be full. Is there a purpose of having multiple people have, you know, more than one thing? Yeah, he's got it. These are great numbers, by the way. Okay. That wasn't even a Galbadian soldier. That was just some muck from the water. A dragon fin. A very hard dragon's fin, if you will. Was this the way I wanted to go? I could have sworn this is where it's. Oh my god, Fisherman's Horizon has prostitutes. He looked a bit gloomy, the mayor. Hey. I saw the mayor walking towards the station alone. Did you guys have anything to do with it? Where's the station? Just keep going straight and you'll run right into it. You play cards? Hey, you play cards? What happened? No. We can go in the store, right? Sir? Can we go in the store? Can we go in the bar? Oh, we can go in the bar. Yes? How can I help you? I mean, if you want a room, it's 100 gil. We'll buy some items first. I guess I don't need any ammo anymore, right? Come again? I'd love to get a room, please. Get nothing but time. Sure, the mayor's. Look a little rough around the edges here. I see a magazine. Oh my god, did you see that? I walked right through Renoa there. Can I? Did we actually rest? Good. Why is Timber Maniacs like that? Like, why is it like You finished reading it. Like, why is it not like the pals thing? Hey, what's up with all these soldiers and war machines? I don't know. It's coming from over there. It's over here, though. All these old people just... The enemy's coming. They're gonna destroy my beloved store. What am I gonna do? What will it be? Oh my god, finally. What are we, 25 hours in? I finally get a new weapon? The shear trigger? I assume I just make the best one possible, right? Shell. Great numbers here. Great numbers. Hey, boy. No time to be for fishing. I'm not afraid of them monsters. Or soldiers. I'm really scared. Okay, kid. Oh, Wolfie, my friend. Do you have that cheat sheet? I could have sworn that maybe you sent it to me, but now I can't remember. Of where I can just, like, you know, keep doing the... See, like, I was seed level 13, and then I don't know if I wasn't doing enough things to be making people happy. But, here he is. Kills me to help this old fart. Why are they wasting their time? Oh man, if they're after us in the garden. I wonder what they're talking about. I already told you. I've never heard of this girl Elone. There is nobody here by that name. Elone? Fine. We'll just have to torch the city. Oh, wait a minute. I'm telling the truth. I've never seen this girl. Doesn't matter, old man. We're gonna burn this place anyway. 80 is orders. No, please, I beg of you, don't. I'll start with you. He has little hearts on his jersey. All right, maybe we better go help. Huh. I don't know what more we'll gain out of this. I mean, he does look like he's in trouble. But this guy did say that violence leads to more violence. So can this guy talk his way out of it? I don't know. I am a little curious. He is a jackass. But I also don't want to see this guy get killed. So I feel like if I listen a little longer, he may get killed. So what happens here? Wolf Slayer, that's your cue. Oh, there's a cat hair in my beard. Oh, I'm sorry. I would have thought you would have known. I mean, I could have Googled it myself, I guess. Just have that weird notion of like, sure, it could go awry. No, that's not what I wanted. God damn it. No. All right. What's the goggle machine going to say? If you choose to listen longer, your party yells at you. That's it? All right, we'll go help. Thank you very much, Wolf Slayer. All right, let's Let's get it on. Who the hell are you? We're Seeds. Seeds? Get the ironclad over here. I'm sorry, but we have no choice. Squall! Do you guys have anything good for me? Ooh. Why do I have to have such good things? Ooh. So don't, oh shit. You want that guy. These aren't very good. Draw. Oh, Archie was trying to draw from someone that was not there, maybe? It's always weird, like, people like this just have, like, level 3 magic, like, out of nowhere, and you're gonna hit me for 57? Like... I think this game's about to get broken very quickly. One. Two. God damn it, Zell! I already know the mayor's gonna be super mad about this. You start yelling at me and everything. Like, how dare you use violence and blah, blah, blah. Oh, you hearing yourself? Oh, no, you're just using magic against me. How dare you? Oh. And dead.
Why were you attacking when you weren't finished drawing?
Oh god, I'm gonna have to slap myself after that one. A phoenix down, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. And girlfriend points across the boards. Something's coming.
And the way it just landed.
Oh god. We got one on our hands. Yeah, a big one. Oh, stop right now. Thank you very much. Oh, let's get some protection up here right now. Hey, you, always on the run. Gotta slow it down, baby. Gonna have some fun. Ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba. Say that, oh god. Oh my god, 264, how dare we? Chill? No. Protect! Protect. How come nobody else is, joining in on the singing of Spice Girls? Okay? feel like I've asked this already, but who is everyone's favorite Spice Girl? And if it isn't Ginger Spice, what's wrong with you? I feel like Biscuit's favorite Spice Girl was probably Victoria Beckham. That one. Was she Pretty Spice? Maybe Sporty Spice? Nobody likes Scary Spice, unfortunately. This might be time to do some girlfriend things. What do we got available to us? Quetzalcoatl! Probably gonna do some great things. Carbuncle. Iron? Brother! Let's see Leviathan pop out as well. Why not? Victoria was Posh Spice, and I was more of a... Oh, I forgot about Baby Spice. My apologies. Wolf Slayer, who was your favorite... I don't care if you're in a meeting. I demand to know who your favorite Spice Girl was. Still waiting on DJ, still waiting on Lothar's, Dream Eaters if you're there. Stormy. I just have a feeling Wolf Slayers was probably Ginger Spice for reasons. Oh, for God's sakes. That's ridiculous. No idea. Unbelievable. I mean, to be fair though, like, weren't you kids like 6 in the 90s? So like, you know. No, do not hit Renoa! God damn it. See, I hate that. I hate that I have to use a... Well, actually, I think Zell has... Zell has items. As long as this thing doesn't kill him. I'm really mad if this kills him. I think Zell has a this item use. Don't kill it. Renoa needs to get experience point. Thank God. Renoa will get ya. Also, it's. I was just gonna say, it seemed like. Is there anything other than? There we go. Back in business. It seemed like after using magic, like. Didn't like it. So am I gonna put the shell on everybody now? I don't know if that beam cannon was magique though. Keep it up. At least the game tells you when things go bad. It's pretty, but that's pretty. It's pretty of Zell's Protect wore off. Of course it did. Ever reliable Shiva. Morty! Oh, and also I did that Rhapsody event yesterday. Like, I had to do a bunch of fates, but like it was interesting to have like someone from Final Fantasy 11 bring up all of their old memories that they had. Some good damage right there. Dark Messenger. At least there's no time limit on this, unless there's like some type of secret one. I mean, I just have to assume like the guy in a the guy in the sandals and Hawaiian shirt like Neo is just sitting here watching us take out this thing with our giant girlfriend. Russet spine. How does that miss? How does that miss? Come on, Ifrit. I'm gonna say your name right eventually for all of the furries out there. Make sure we get this stuff correct. The best type of correct. Furry correct. Pretty girl with a clam for underwear. Because Biscuits, have you ever worn a clam for underwear? You know, wear it down at the beach or something like that? Just tell me if this is being too personal. These are the type of questions that you have to ask out in chat. Just to make sure that every once in a while people are listening, right? Also, I did notice OBS added a multi-chat chat thing. Might be interesting. Going back, maybe. No experience, but girlfriend points aplenty. Quist. It's great that Quistis can learn some blue magic there, the Gatling gun. Oh, I guess if you would have kept her alive. Carbuncles learn counter. Oh. Oh! They're alive! After I just said she was dead. Oh no! I'm gonna have to fuck up with their magic again. That's awesome! That is awesome! That is a surprise! Oh my god, Irvine, I don't really care much about you, but, oh my god! You're alright! Hey, Selfie. I guess at this point, though, they didn't know like they were dead, right? Like they just thought the possibility of them being dead. Only me, the player, knew they were dead. Ladies and gentlemen, Zombie Quistis, Zombie Selfie, and Zombie Irvine. Quistis, Irvine, great to see you guys. Hey, say what happened to the garden? Oh, a lot has happened. It's a boat now. The garden is safe. Really? Woohoo! That doesn't mean that the garden festival is continuing. What happened to you guys? Yo, can we talk about that later? I guess. Tell, Renoa, why don't you guys take them back to the garden? I'll see you guys later after I take a look around. Do I talk to the old man mayor or girlfriend material? Girlfriend material. You know, you just surprised me. You looked and sounded so happy to see them. Huh? It was the first time I've seen you so honest. It was really sweet. Well, I mean, because I felt responsible. I was really glad to see them. I mean, because I felt responsible. They're my responsibility. I was worried about them, that's all. Is that all? No, I mean, I'm happy to see them. What more does she want? Alright, it's great that everyone's alive, but must be a big relief for you, Squall. Catch you later. Oh, you're leaving me too. Well, I guess you saved my life. Sorry for butting in. No, but I'm not thanking you. You don't have to, it's just that... Just what? What am I trying to say? I want him to understand us. I wish you could be a little more understanding about us. I mean, we're not just a bunch of warmongers. Oh? Try to continue. It's hard for me to explain. I wish everything could be settled without resorting to violence. And there would be no need for battles. Like you've been preaching, it would be wonderful if things could be settled by discussion. The only problem with that is it often takes too much time, especially if the others are not willing to listen. So I believe that fighting is inevitable at times. It's really sad. That's all I have to say. I hope you understand someday. I think the world needs both people like you and people like us. Thank you for all your help. Goodbye. Can I go up here? Just draw points everywhere. I am so happy they are back, though. Oh, I mean, Irvine again. He's the late comer to the party, but like, you know, I'm happy. But like, oh, what the hell? I leave for 6 seconds and the mayor leaves, and oh, there's a cat. Middle-aged man. I love cats. You like cats? Yeah, cats are great. My house, there's like 250. Okay, now that's a little overkill. 256 cats, slightly overkill. But what's weird is I can't count no more than that. Is there a joke there? I've been around, you know, forever, looking for a dream. And after I left the lamb, I traveled all over the place for more than a year and somehow ended up here. Oh, the little cat just nestled on in. This guy found a new spot to fish. Hurrah! Good morning. Things are going well, my friend. How are you? There used to be a building here, but now it's gone. I guess I can fish here. You're damn right you can. Hey, kid. Great weather, eh? Yeah, don't tell DJ. Hey, you think this cat plays cards? He does not. Hey, hurrah, hurrah. Whatever will be, will be. Oh. Your dog is yet to make an appearance. But yes, we have found a Fisherman's Horizon. And Quistis, Irvine, and Selfie are alive. I'm so happy about that. I really am. They live. Let's learn our final. A raw strike. See, it's good that you just came in. You were that hearty remind. Oh. They have prostitutes in Fisherman's Horizon. Care to see a funny scene? Have we seen the kid with the master fisherman? I don't remember. Like just down below there, the kid was with the fisherman. But I didn't see no funny scene. I'm always up for funny scenes, Ara. If there's something I need to do to try, oh, yeah. Like that guy? This guy right here? Head off to the right of the screen with the shop. Or over here? Hey, you like fishing? Sort of. Oh yeah? All right, check this out. Talk to this guy like 10 times. Okay. What was that? No, not my window. Last time it was my store sign. This always happens when he shows off. That's weird. Why did my line go backwards? Maybe I don't have enough weight. Did you see an old man fishing by the port? It's where all the cranes are. I saw him. Really? What was he like? What did you think of him? I mean, I was sort of impressed. That's what I thought. I'm his #1 student. I want to be like him when I grow up. I heard he was still fishing when the garden came smashing towards the docks. He was fishing till the last minute. Amazing, huh? That's right. I know he wasn't a loser like some people said. Smart people can tell he's a great man. Thanks. I'm gonna start working hard now. Oh! You're gonna wreck my store! You dingbat, go on out to sea and fish like a man. You know what I can't do? Poppy, I might drown out and die out there. You know I can't swim. Do I have to keep talking to this guy? I know my form is good. Watch. What the? Whoa! I can't breathe. Oh no, this line's tangled. I can't do anything. Help me! Help! Hurrah, this is great. That's it! I've had enough! You almost got me killed! You dumbass! Gee, I didn't do it on purpose, alright? Is that it? How long are you staying and stick around? Okay, it's time for me to get serious. Come on. You're not getting me this time. How are you gonna get me now, huh? Huh? Yeah, you see that? You see that? I finally did it. All right, now I can go see my master. Impossible. Oh, that was boring. Tell him I finally got it, will you? If you see him, will you? Okay, I think that's it. So now do I go back and tell the other guy That he caught something? Past Miss Biscuits? I mean, I think it's this guy. That's the fisherman that was run around. Oh, there's a cat there. That was a good scene. Thank you for that. All right, well, let's junction. Oh. Item card and Doom. It is. The music in this is just absolutely wonderful. It really, and again, partially due to that is, you know, some wonderful you know, mods with the roses and wine, so it makes it a little bit better. I'm not saying like, you know, the music doesn't change. Like, you know, this is the same track they would play, but you know, it's just, you know, instead of just some shitty, you know, MIDI track, you know, it's been well done. Huh. Go down. What are you up to on the weekend or Fun fact about this room, the ceiling you got to see in the beginning. Ceiling. Those are all the models of the airships from various video games. Wait. In here? Did I like not pay any attention? How did I miss this? In here? You don't get to see them one time that pans. Right. Oh, that's right. Yes. When I came up these stairs, it did a weird, like you can only see their heads of the mayor, Dobie and his wife Flo. Now that you said that, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. I was not paying too much attention. Shocking. I know, right? Guess we're done here. Here we go. There's Irvine. By the way, when you come back to the city after you leave, Flo happens to have the Irvine card on her. Can't get it now. Okay, thank you. Headmaster gave the okay to let the technicians into the garden. They're in there right now. Okay. Say. Yeah? I was wondering. Those technicians seem very handy. So, like, would it be alright if I asked them to fix some other stuff? As long as it doesn't slow down the work on the garden, go on ahead. Just try not to ask for too much. Yeah, of course. What? Selfie's feeling down right now. I thought I should let you know since you're kind of like everybody's leader. I think you should go talk to her. I know you're a klutz when it comes to these things, so I'll back you. Where is she? She's hanging out at the stage by the quad. It's music. Wow. Didn't expect all this heavy machinery. How else are they gonna repair it? With hammers and nails? Hey, this isn't my department. And what is? Guns and women, of course. Where was the quad? Like one of the areas around the bottom, but I can't remember which area it was. They added back that save. God, that bothers me that they got rid of the save spot here. Like, I don't know why you got rid of it. Infirmary. Quad is purple. Quad. I love this tune. Oh no, what happened? This is so bad. Yeah, it's been crazy with the garden moving and crashing into Fisherman's Horizons. A lot's happened. You know, I really wanted to see a band perform on the stage. I even had my eyes on a few people too. Oh well. She's really down. Cheer her up. Come on. I'm sure you can still do something. Squall? Being sensitive? That's weird. You're the last person I expected to cheer me up. I must really look depressed. It's so weird. I care just like everybody else. It's just that there are too many things that can't be helped. So why bother even talking? Uh-oh. There you go again into your own little world. And you're not going to share anything, huh? Yeah, whatever. Why is she teasing me? I was just trying to... But see, the funny thing is, the missiles... I was here just before we came to Fisherman's Horizon. So obviously it was the impact with the dock that must have fucked everything up. Well, I think I'm feeling better. Don't worry about me, Squall. Irvine, you help her. I'm out of here. Alrighty. Squall, this is the headmaster speaking. Please come to my office. What now? I guess there's no point in feeling blue. That's right. Let's get the fun started. Fun? What fun? I'm so brilliant. So, first we'll, ask the FH technicians if they can fix the stage. And if they can fix the garden, it should be a piece of cake for them. Do you think they'll do it? Don't worry. I'll back you. Sure they'll do it. Hey, that means... Yep. You can have your band perform on the stage. Woohoo! Alright, let's get this show on the road. Score, baby. I'm all set to make my move. That about covers my report, sir. I see. I also heard a report from Selfie just a moment ago. She said the diary is open to everyone to see. Maybe you should have a look. Oh, and one more thing. It appeared that the Galbadians were searching for a loan. That seemed to be their main objective in FH. I believe that Sorceress Idea is behind all of this. A loan has the ability to allow people to experience the past. Maybe the Sorceress is after her for this ability. What other reason could there be? So now the Galbadians are working for the Sorceress and we're searching for a loan in FH. And regardless of whether they found her or not, they had orders to burn the city down. That would reduce the number of potential places where she could hide. That's right. Most likely the Sorceress will not stop this onslaught until Elone is found. She will continue to hunt her and burn everything in her path. Can't wait any longer. So he's finally going official. About time. This is Headmaster Sid. I have an important announcement to make. I have important news that I must share with all of you. The garden is being repaired right now, and we'll leave FH immediately after it's finished. We're going on a journey. This is a journey to defeat the sorcerers. Garden will be used as a mobile base. The administration of Garden will be run by myself and the staff as usual. This journey will involve many battles. Well-qualified leaders needed for it. Therefore, I am appointing Squall as your new leader. From now on, Squall will be the leader, and he will decide our destination and battle plan. Are you serious? Claps and does the blackjack dealer wave. Well, that settles it. I'm out. Peace leaves. Everyone, please follow his orders. I can't believe this. I mean, if there are any objections, please come and see me in person. I don't even have a choice. Squall, we're under your command from now on. This is your fate. It is your destiny to lead the way in defeating the sorcerers. Don't talk about it like it's been decided since my birth. I don't mind fighting the sorceress. It's unavoidable as long as I'm a seed member. But as long as I'm a seed member? What if I quit? Quit? Then what? What do I have left? Don't even want to think about it. Just stop thinking. I'll just have to do as I was told. Command the garden and kill the sorceress. How does Headmaster Sid expect me to take care of everyone? It'd be best to just go fight the sorceress soon and end this nonsense. But it's the Headmaster's wife? I mean, he wants us to kill his wife? What does it feel like to give an order like that? Hey everyone, here's our producer Selfie. We'll be holding the hot concert as planned. The performance isn't just for us though. It's also for Squall, to congratulate him on that recent promotion. Sounds fun. So, who's gonna perform? We are. Yeah, right. You're kidding. Oh, no way. You can count me out. I have no musical aptitude. Oh, really? I gotta see this. Let's just give it a try. We have everything ready and we need to vote 4 people. This is gonna be fun. Oh, sorry, Renoa, but you're not gonna be a member. You're leaving me out? Uh-huh. We got something more important for you to do. So, what are we gonna do? I mean, basically, we're all amateurs, right? I mean, even if you hand us instruments, we won't be able to do anything. I mean, first, I wanna ask you guys something. Okay. I took over this event after I transferred to Blam, right? I have the composition that the latest producer recommended to me, but everything got all messed up after the garden started moving. There's supposed to be only 4 scores that go with the composition, but I got 8 scores here. What does that mean? Well, it's pretty simple. 4 other scores from a different composition got mixed up with the 4 scores that Selfie had. So we have to find the 4 original scores to perform the composition that Selfie has. Only way we're gonna find them is to play all 8 scores in C. So I want you guys to pick up an instrument, 1 person at a time, and play it. Irvine knows the composition, so he'll choose which 4 are the right ones. Let's get it started. Alright. I kind of like introspection there shows he's under some stress. I will be right back and go take a quick pee. All right, I am back. Okay, so there's no blatantly wrong answer here. This is just for funsies. There's no valuable item or anything that you'll miss if you get it wrong. There are two songs here, one following that pretty Eyes on Me melody, and one that is a fun Irish sounding jig. You can try to make this sound perfect, decent, disappointing, or terrible. It's all about the combination of instruments. Okay, so how about Zell? What do I picture Zell? Again, there's no wrong answers, but I picture Zell playing an electric guitar. Um, doesn't sound exactly as I thought you would. Let's try something else. Try normal guitar. No, that doesn't sound. Do they give any feedback? No. I like that. Sounds good. Next, Irvine. So, again, you don't have to tell me, but am I picking something that goes with the sax, or is each one like to that? It sounds like they each play different things. Picture Irvine would play the violin. See, like that's. Okay, so there's only two songs. And that definitely is not the same song that. So that's not the same song that the saxophone was playing. Okay, so question. Are the. Are the. Who decides what song is played? Is it the person or the instrument? The instrument, okay. So that's the same as the saxophone song, right? It just sounds weird. All right, that sounds fine. Selfie. That's that Irish jig. Right, it looks like we're not going for the Irish jig. That also sounds like Irish jig. Okay, so that's... That one sounds fine. So Quistis. So what do we picked? The sax, the piano, the electric guitar, that sounds like the Irish jig. So I've got to find. It's not the guitar. It's not the electric. It is the electric guitar. The piano, the violin wasn't it. I think we tried the flute. I don't think we've tried the bass guitar, so that's got to be the one that's left over because tap did not sound like it. That is it. All right, we've got until tonight to practice for the performance. Rinoa, that's when you're up. You can count on me. It's gonna be a blast. I'm bored. What's everybody doing? So I guess again your two options are you pick two right instruments for either the song I played, the Eyes on Me, or the Irish sounding jig, or you fuck it up completely and just pick, four random instruments. Or at least try. But you don't get anything special or anything, it's just whether it sounds good or bad. Here he comes. Okay, he's all yours. She's dressed in her Sunday best. So what's up? Tired. You look so down. Come on, Squall. How old are you? You're still a teenager. Why don't you act like one for a change? Look, I'm just tired. Well, come on. Let's go to the concert. But what? I'm not in the... I don't know. Why not? Yeah, all right, let's go. Oh, I was thinking the concert was like at, I thought they had fixed it. I didn't know it was going to be down here. I can't now like it. So she convinced you, eh? Yeah, it wasn't very hard to convince. Looking good together. So, like, I found this place. Perfect for you guys. Give me a break. It's by the stage. You can't miss it. I left an old magazine there. You can thank me later. Just have fun, alright? Just let it all out tonight. Man, this guy is sick. Are you finished? I might have been there later with a special someone, too. Come on, man. I'm about to make my move. What's up? Oh, well. Geez, thanks a lot. So what is Rinoa's plan in all of this? Was it to get me to show up to the concert? Not thinking I would maybe not show up? Squall, you big stud. So this is just everything just comes back to Trails in the end, right? This is just another band show. This is all for you. Congratulations. Enjoy the show. Renoa, don't let him get away. Whatever. Ready? And a 1, and a 2, and a... Not bad. Those are the only views you give me? Oh, I bet you could be terrible. This looks like the place he was talking about. Oh, a naughty magazine. I thought he was kidding. You wanted to talk about something, right? Well, what is it? Well, it's about your promotion. Things are gonna get real tough for you, huh? I don't want to think about it. Well, I'm sure there'll be a lot more difficult things that you'll have to deal with from now on. We were talking about that and saying how you'll probably try to handle everything on your own. Probably will. You can really see, like, the mod difference, and it's really odd, but, like, look at Squall's facial features and compare them to Renoa's facial features. Quite a stark difference. They know you too well. I do too, although I haven't been around you that long. You know, when you start thinking, you tend to frown like this. I'm out of here. Oh, come on, I'm sorry. But really, we were saying that, well, you can't handle everything on your own. Yeet! Are we yeet or no yeet? That's it. Just let out anything. Anything. We want you to talk to us a little more. That's all. You know, if there's anything you want to tell us, or anything we can do, don't hesitate to let us know. I know it's not easy, but I wish you would trust us and rely on us a little more. Am I that untrusting? Maybe I'm this way because I'm scared. Nothing lasts in this world. It feels great to have friends who believe in you and adults you can rely on. That's why it's so dangerous, especially if you become used to it. Someday you're bound to lose everything. Everybody around you will be gone. Then what are you left with? Nothing. Nobody. It's so miserable. And it's inevitable. It's so hard to recover from something like that. I never even want to deal with that again. I can't. Even if it means being alone. I don't get it. What's going on? Huh? What? Oh, me? Sorry about that. So, are we finished here? What? No, I didn't mean you. I was talking about the music. I love this piece, but it's been terrible for the last few minutes. Jeez, what's wrong with them? Oh, well. See you later, alright? Wait, you're not getting off that easy. You still need an answer. An answer for... Oh, fine. I'll ask for help when I need it. I'll try to trust everybody more often, okay? What is your problem? Why do you have to be like that? Are you mad or something? Tell me you are, because this really can't be you. I'm sorry. You're not sorry. You just want to get the hell out of here, that's all. Jeez, why does it have to be like this? Why? Oh well. This won't change anything. I think I was honest. I mean, I prefer to be alone, right? Yeah. Yeah, calling us out on what we're... Yeah, exactly. I don't think they're doing a terrible job considering they're all amateur, you know... instrument users. Amateur musicians, that's what they're called.
Sis? I'm all alone. But I'm doing my best. I'll be okay without you, sis. I'll be able to take care of myself. Squall! Squall! Please report to the bridge immediately. What is it now?
This guy can't even have a minute for himself, can he? Does he ever change back into that really nice looking uniform ever again? Not really. That's unfortunate because it was a really good looking outfit. Although, I mean, I understand like it was like for the ball, like, you know, it was his graduation outfit, but it was really fitting. I like the cadet uniform too. The one, yeah, that too. Like both of them are really nice. And then he's just stuck looking like this. Not to say, I like his outfit, but I think it's funny. It's funny I'm even saying this because as someone who's given so many options in the Trails series to change my outfits and I never do, to me complaining about like an outfit, but I'm given no option. I guess maybe I'd like to see that I have the option, but I don't know. Yeah, the teeny jacket. It's a little small. It's like a biker jacket or something. Greetings, Commander. Don't call me that. We thought you should have a little title, so what's this and I decided on Commander? Sorry to carry things out on our own, but Zoo and I assigned duties. I'll take care of all the supplies needed in the garden, and I'll help take care of the students with Dr. Kadawaki. You can just focus on our destination and battle plans. And, will you let Selfie rest a while? I think she's exhausted from the missile base mission. She could use some rest. How does that sound to you? Fine. Alright, I have some reports for you already. Hey, Squall. By the by, you know the FH technicians that were fixing the garden, right? Well, they just finished, meaning the garden's ready to go anytime. Oh yeah, I'll be piloting the garden. FH technicians taught me everything about piloting this thing. Let me know when you're ready to go. Any suggestions on where we should go? Hey, why don't we go back to Balam? I mean, we don't know what's happened since we left. Besides, Balam may be their next target. It's a harbor town just like FH. You're right. Squall, what do you think? Yeah. I think we could go there. What does the sorceress really want? I mean, it doesn't seem as something as simple as world domination. Oh, Squall, I'm a bit surprised. Only like Spade would lose, but this is good. I haven't been able to find a worthy opponent lately. That's right. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Zoo, otherwise known as this... Oh, I didn't even know! The Card Queen Heart. Whenever you're ready, let's go. Yeah, let's go. She sounds like something she would have some good things here. Oh no. I mean, I did save while I was in the, I did save when I was in the, in my room, so don't worry too much about it. Don't sweat it, my friend. Don't sweat it. We'll be okay. Oh, she doesn't even have any great cards. I mean, she's a Carbuncle card. Lots of elements happening. But she also doesn't have a lot of elements. So I'm not too worried. I would love to have that Carbuncle card. She has 2 unique cards there. She does. Both worth having. Yes. You mean the Cactar, King Cactar probably, and Carbuncle? This is going to be a dilly of a pickle here. Quistis center left would be a good move. Can you hover over the Cactar card? What's the card name? I can't at the moment, but I will after I win. Jumbo Cactar. See, I was thinking if I put Leviathan down in the lower left. Oh, I didn't realize that he wouldn't have won. Yeah, either were. Yeah, Jumbo Cactar. Knew this day would come, but... Oh well, you're the only second person to defeat me. The other is the Card's Master. Now that you've defeated the 4 suits, you'll eventually play the King. Is that not the head? Is that the Headmaster? You would think, but no. Okay. So let's see. We got... That's an up and down. See, Carbuncle's still worse than... Of course, now you don't play it. Have I run into them yet? Like, what? Do I know who the... Okay. After you're done here with the zoo, I recommend a save in your dorm and a nap or 2. No! Oh, I did not see that coming. Thank God. I was not paying attention to the, element. I don't think I have Zoo and Ragin. No, not Zoo and Ragin. Ragin and Fusion. Another good card. See, the funny thing is it the Doctor? Because I've played the Doctor. Boy, these elements just wreck everything. Talk to the good doctor after we're done here. All right. damn it. Got her Kadauki earlier when you spoke with her last stream. Oh, you know, I used to play a lot back then, but not so much. But I've played her, and she, although she did have things. Taken. So Dr. Kadauki is the king, even though she's a queen. And the placement. Also, I started a fresh playthrough of this, Jordan. That guy that gives you the first cards is actually a member of the card club, not the sleeveless guy. Okay, not quite. Okay. Oh, everything about this just hurts my brain. A Prince Spade. Okay. And I'm forgetting my initial, like... God damn, another draw! Christ's sakes. I feel like I have way better cards than she does, but like I'm just like, I think again I'm forgetting at the very beginning. You know, rule number one: stop dicking around. Like let them make the be defensive until I don't need to be. But this is a good one. Like the elements were fucking me. Yeah, so fight every urge to take that card, because he's baiting me. Now I can take that top left card. All right, it's another bait. And then okay, there we go. Stick back to our plans. There we go. All right. It's so hard. It is so, like, look how easily you forget about it, right? Like, look how easy it is to just, like, realize, like, oh, like, I shouldn't be, you know, I shouldn't be doing that. And yet you do. Every goddamn time. Now, of course, when I want the good cards, they're not going to offer them up again. Oh. And then when they do that, like put something in a spot where you're like, oh yeah, like as long as I'm getting new cards, I'm happy about it. I'm happy about it. She put you in a tough spot here. Don't engage. Yeah, like my. So hard, like the easy one. Actually, I guess utilize the water, then she won't be able to take it. There we go. Still again a tough spot. Better spot. You can take the mid on one side and be safe. I can take the middle one? You sure? I mean, I have the cards to take it, but aren't they just gonna grab it right back? Mid has 3 openings. If you take mid, she'll take it back, and you'll still have a side open. Oh! I see what you're saying. Place in the bottom middle, and adjust from there. Yeah, I could act... I hate to utilize it, but I don't know. Still baiting me. Okay, but now you took top. There we go. All right. Even though I have people telling me, and even though in my mind I'm telling myself like don't do it. You think I'm playing with fire, don't you? And then you get into the problem of like, what's one more game, right? What's one more game? Let's see you taking. Oh. See, I was gonna put. Oh. I was gonna put this here, but because she can't take it. I mean, she can do that. Now I could play my sacred. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Or Leviathan, either or. It's not gonna matter. All right. I don't want to tempt Chad anymore. Let me out, 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 let me out. Can I even leave here? I had no idea Zoo was one of the 4 suits of the card club. Nuda, that's a secret. Oh, I already knew. Are we ready to go? No. I need more time. I might be stuck up here. Oh, just say yes? All right. We're taking off. I'll direct you to our destination. Announce the departure. Roger. May I have your attention, please? This is the bridge. The garden will be leaving FH shortly. Please prepare for departure. I'll now hand the mic on over to our leader, Squall. A speech? Forget it! Cut the mic. As everyone has a good little belly laugh about it. Ooh. Okay, so Selfie's got to rest. Oh, there. I feel like I want to level up some other people. But I don't know. I can't bring Selfie with me, but Selfie's level 15. Jeez Louise. Bring Irvine. And Quistis. Then Junction Exchange. Zell for Irvine. Not what I wanted to do. Why? What do they do again? What do they do again? Oh, for crying out loud. Why can't this game figure out this goddamn junction system? Did they literally take everything off of Zell and Renoa again? Why? 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 Holy shit. Alright, who did... Alright, he had Ifrit. I think he just had Ifrit and Leviathan, I believe. Oh. There's nothing more annoying than that. Like, at all. But she has got a lot. See, there's the thing. I'm just realizing this sort of now. Does magic damage also play in part to summon magic? Because, like, I'm not using a lot of magic. And so now I'm trying to figure of like whether or not like is that pointless? I don't think so. There are specific skills girlfriends are right. So if I'm not using magic, because I never do, is there a point in having the mag 20 and 40? Like I would like to have the mug, I'd like to have the counter, but like who has mug and counter? I know my luck. It's gonna be completely. It's gonna be two different people. Oh God, 0 encounters. All right, there's mug. Diablos has mug. Google has some forum guy says mag only impacts some right, so it's sort of pointless for me having it. All right, so Quistis, let's get rid of Diablos, Carbuncle. Squall, Carbuncle. Works well on Renoa or Selfie, less so on Quistis, yeah. Junction. Mug. Oh yeah, oh my God, the worst! I'm sitting here wondering, like, why does he have nothing? Oh, it's because now he has no magic. For fuck's sakes, this stupid thing. encounter. All right. I like that. Now I just got to get magic from people. Oh my god. So you have none? Wista should have... Okay, so she... So why does... This whole system, we were going fine for like 3 hours, and then just boom, just nope. All right. Good. All right. All right, so... All right, now I can go save. So who's the king? You think mag bonuses would apply to drawn spells too, so you can draw cast a damage spell with extra damage. Okay. Can I still go to this and go straight to my dormitory? Oh my god, why did they get rid of that? So when I think of like I think of Quistis as a magic user. Is she still a magic user, or is she a little bit more well-rounded than what I'm thinking? Like, I mean, I'm thinking Squall, Irvine, and Zell. Those are your physical damage dealers. Renoa and Selfie, magic users. Quistis is I'm a little confused. She's a bit more rounded. She's the jack of all trades. Okay. Maybe I'll take a break. She learns magic, but not nearly as much as Selfa or Renoa. Okay. Oh, I did get some Chocobo related. Still don't know what that's about. Oh my god, I haven't even used these things. My god. Not that those matter. Okay, micro missiles. Gatling gun. Change Ra's name to make him be very angry. But then again, so her blue magic is her limit break though, right? So like, again, those magic spells would be good, but only if she could use them, you know, a lot more often, which she doesn't. So we're sort of stuck, right? I could listen to this track play. Be your saved and speak with the doctor. Okay. I'll speak with the doctor. Went the wrong way again. The Lamb Garden's wonderful for studying and busy work. Yeah. Oh. What is it? Are you injured again? Congratulations, Squall. I heard you defeated all 4 suits of the CC group. Oh, me? I have nothing to do with the CC group. Well, I guess it's okay to tell you. I was the CC group king for a long time, but I passed the position over to another girl 4 years ago. Oh, you want to know who she is? Sorry, I can't tell you. Look for her yourself. You'll probably find her soon, now that you've defeated the 4 suits. Is she in the garden? Now you believe we can take a nap? I napped beforehand. I'll take another nap. And this shit is so fucking confusing. It's always weird of like stuff like the internet, like, you know, obviously everything, you know, for knowledge sharing and whatnot. Ask your friends to leave you alone. Okay. Like, how did people figure out like strats and shit for this? Sorry. Can you leave me alone? Now take a nap by himself? Okay, rest. I forgot to save, but I did save just beforehand. You've proven yourself worthy. Quistis! I was gonna see how long. Like, have you ever played the you know, the drinking game from House of Cards of like, you know, if you don't say yes or no, but you just take a drink. I was gonna say like, okay, is she in the garden? Yes. Then my next question was gonna be, is she in my party? Can't believe how much my card game's improved. I knew we were destined to play, so let's begin. And thank God, like, she didn't actually die. There's something funny about using Quistis against Quistis. I feel like power move playing the Quistis card against Quistis. Again, she calls herself the king, but she does not have you know, too many cards. But again, that it's funny how like that almost doesn't really matter. Like, again, with the elements at play, but if you forget, you know, how to play cards, or if you forget how to like don't go for the bait every time, like it almost doesn't matter. It's all in the placement. Like, I could lose this game even though I have by far the far better cards. By far. Yes, she does have 2 win cards, so I gotta be relatively a little careful. Like, she threw away 1 for some apparent reason, but... What's this mid-left would be good? I put Cypher there, although very similar cards. Fighting every urge that would take it, but then they would take it back. And it does throw it. If you take the Wendigo from mid, she can't get it back. I don't think I can. Don't think I can. I mean, I can take. I think the way it's gonna play. Yeah, I knew they were gonna do that. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, she can't. She's gonna lose here. Whew. You didn't even. I mean, you didn't even live. We can challenge each other as equals from now on. Okay. But only in the garden cockpit. Okay. I can't sit. I did it. I am king of the castle. King of the castle. Save the game. It's close enough to that time where I gotta go pick up my son very soon, and it seems like I'm gonna be able to pick to go somewhere. Play her again, and you can get her Gilgamesh. She's now up at the same place where Zoo is, so we'll be able to, when we come back, to nail them both. Girls, that would be so. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, you stepped on my penis!
Nice to hear that finally. But I'm gonna bounce out. So, talking next week. More streams, I promise. Weekends probably a wash. But let's see, I'm off next week, so there will be a stream Monday, mañana. I think that's Monday. Tuesday maybe. I can't say for sure. Because I have even though it's a day off, I got training. So it probably will be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And maybe a day on the weekend. I'm going to try to shoot for 4. Hopefully. So thank you for being the card queen. And thank you for the help. I would have never have even guessed who it would have been, nor that I had to go fall asleep on my own to have someone interrupt my my nap time. But thank you all for coming on in. I will see you next week. All of you have a wonderful weekend, and we'll take some stabs at it, and maybe we can get. I'm hoping to get a vote on the Discord for the next game to play from the small queue that I have. So we got some games rolled up. I bought some stuff on Steam. I bought some stuff on GOG. So we are on a boat. We are a boat. And yeah, post it and tag everyone. Yeah, if I just do like the everyone, right? That should be good. I'll put that tag. And I know how just like open, just vote for whatever. So I'll try to figure out like which games to play, and we'll go from there. But I thank you all. So enjoy your weekend. Have a lot of sex if that's what you're into, or if you'd like to. Not too much though. Enough. There's only so many hours in the day. But without further ado, I'm gonna bounce out as Kenny Omega says. Time for you to bounce out and say goodbye. And good night. Bang! Yeah. Peace. See you later.